In secondary, PBL is baked into the curriculum. Students in Year 7 to 9 have discrete lessons that are linked to broad cross-curricular themes.
For Year 7, the PBL project is about making a presentation to help them solve the driving question, how will robots help us with our life in the future? And they have decided to choose a category which is science technology. So far, their favourite thing about this project was making a model of a police robot. For Year 8, within this question, each group of students has chosen their own question. So for example, how will technology change education, medicine, warfare, etc. in the future? This is a skills-driven project which students being taught and then using transferable skills such as mind mapping, planning, effective research, citing sources, comparing two sources of information, speaking and debating, etc.
Our Year 9 students focus on the theme of development for one project and answer the question, how can we close the generation gap? They interviewed older members of the community to understand why the gap existed and what the key misunderstandings were. As a result of their findings, they produced podcasts and resources to help the older generation understand key aspects of Gen Z life. Later in upper secondary, PBL takes on a different form. Firstly, students continue developing their research skills in their curriculum areas through projects focused on their examination topics. They also get the opportunity to spend specific PBL weeks with the rest of the school tackling big questions that clearly link to their IGCSEs. In Year 12 and 13, alongside their A-level studies, students get the opportunity to complete an IPQ or Independent Project Qualification and devote some time, research and lots of curiosity as they write a 5,000-word essay on a question of their choosing. This is usually linked to a specific specification area, but can also be something unrelated that isn't within the curriculum, but will help the students on their onward academic journey.
So the most challenging one has been for English language, and that's where we had to research grammar and find fun and interactive ways to teach this to Year 6 students, so that was a real challenge.
In biology and chemistry, we mainly practiced practical skills, so I've definitely learned how to put theory into practice. And for psychology, we did a video about the effects of technology on mental health. And this will help me a lot in the future because I aspire to be a psychologist.
I believe that PBL is a very fun and enjoyable learning method, as it allows each subject to have a different approach to learning. It allows you to interact and collaborate with different students and ideas, therefore it is very beneficial and has a memorable effect.
This week I've been working on a topic which is how AI is revolutionizing swimming. And in this week, we have learned how much hard work actually goes into programming. While we were looking at the ethical implications of AI, we had to think from both perspectives of the drawbacks and the advantages.
We have learned how to protect ourselves on social media, online and overall the internet.
And in this day and age, it's very important that people are educated in this area.
Essentially, PBL is a journey that begins in Year 2 and formally ends in Year 13, but the hope is that the students will take forward the skills and passion that they have experienced in their later lives.